Good morning, students. We are going to study types of fruits. In last lecture, in types of fruits, we have completed first point, that is simple fruits. Then this lecture will start the second type of fruits, that is aggregate fruits. This fruit develops from a number of three ovaries of an apocarpous pistil of flower, a collection of simple fruit borne by a single flower is known as an etaerio. The etaerio are named according to the type of the fruitlets. They are of following kinds: etaerio of akin, example clematis; etaerio of follicle, example calotropis; etaerio of berries, example custard apple; and etaerio of drupe, example raspberry. So we must see that etaerio of follicles. In this fruit, each fruitlet is a follicle. They are borne by enlarged thalamus. They are commonly found in the families Ranunculaceae, Asclepiadaceae, Apocynaceae. There are two follicles in Calotropis and Vinca, three in Delphinium, and numerous in Michelia or Sonchapa. Then etaerio of berries. These fruits are commonly found in family Anonaceae, in Artabatis, that is Hirvachapha, and Polyalthea, that is Ashok. The individual berries are free from one another, while in Ananas squamosa, that is custard apple, in Marathi it is called as the Sitafal, and Annona reticulata, that is Ramphal, the berries become fleshy and are crowded on a thick thalamus and forms complex single fruits. The common rind of the fruit is formed by fusion of apices of individual berries. So this is the second type of fruits, that is aggregate type of fruits. Then after that we must see the next type in types of fruits, that is composite or multiple fruits. So see here, composite or multiple fruits are of two types. A composite or multiple fruit is developed from all flowers and entire inflorescences. A multiple fruit, also called inflorescences. Composite fruits are of two types, that is sorosis, and second one is, that is syconus. So first we see the first type, that is sorosis type of fruits. This multiple fruit develops from spike, spadix or catkin type of inflorescences. Generally all parts of the inflorescences are involved in fruits formation. In Artocarpus integrifolia, that is jackfruits, in Marathi it is called as the phanas, the flowers are arranged on thick lust shaped rachis along with the fertile fruit staples, that is perianth leaves, becomes juicy. Bracts are also becomes more or less juicy, while the rachis becomes fleshy and massive. The top rind of fruit is formed by fusion of apices of flowers, while the spines on rind presents stigmas of the carpels. The seeds and juicy perianth are the edible part of the fruits. In ananas, that is pineapple, the axis of inflorescences become fleshy by hypertrophy and envelopes the flowers almost completely except the tip of the floral bracts. Each polygonal area on the surface of fruit represents a flower. Seeds are generally not formed. The axis of inflorescence grows above the flowers to form crown of leaves. The edible part of this fruit includes rachis, perianth and bracts. Then second type of fruit is a syconus type of fruit. This fruit is formed by the entire hypanthodium or Cynanthium inflorescences. In ficus, example fig, that is umber, the hollow pyriform receptacle of hypanthodes enclosing female flowers at base becomes fleshy. The female flowers produces tiny achenes. The receptacle has an ostiole at the apex which is surrounded by scales. Fleshy receptacle forms edible part of fruit. In Dorstenia, the open receptacle of Cynanthemium develops achene on it to form the composite fruits. Okay, thank you.